Hi, we finished restoring your 1975 Hokoku Pachinko machine, and this quick start guide will show you how to set it up and play. Now we'll want to flip this lever back and to the right, this lever here. Now if we pour the balls into the top supply tray now, they'll just drain out your machine, so we need to lock the assembly in here, and the way we do that is we're just going to take this lever and push up on it. And now it's in the locked position. To unlock it, we're just going to pull this lever, or push this lever up. That's unlocked, locked. Next, you want to make sure that your one ball seesaw is in the correct position. It is this orange part back behind my finger. It has a couple balls in it, and currently it's in the down position. It needs to be in the up position. There's just an orange post here. You can grab that post and just pull it down, and that pivots it into the correct position. Now we'll connect the battery, and when we do, this light came on right here. This light will come on and stay on to let you know that you don't have any balls in your supply tray. We're going to pour some balls in now, and you'll see the light go out. Next, you need to place a bucket to catch the balls. And the balls will drop from two places. They'll drop from here, and they'll also drop from here. So I just need to center that bucket over those two. I also wanted to point out, while we're here, you can see a spring. This spring right here, whenever you pull down on the flipper, that's what gives you the power to launch the balls on the playfield. You normally don't have to do anything with it, but I just wanted to point out there's a white part here with a lot of slots in it, and there's a nail. You can adjust the tension of the spring by pulling this and moving it to another slot. Now we're going to add some balls to the play tray. Now to play Pachinko, you take your index finger, just put it up against this finger rest bars, the chrome post here. Then you're going to grab the flipper and you're going to pull down on the flipper and then quickly let go. And then that spring will pull the flipper up, which will launch a ball onto the playfield. It'll come across, may hit a bumper here, and then bounce out into the playfield. It'll ping off the nails, the spinners will redirect it, and then here's a couple of fixed pockets, and here's 3 tulips, and a center attraction. If you get the ball to go into any of those, you win. You get a jackpot. Balls will pay out here. You'll hear them hit a bell on the way down, and you'll see some really nice lights flashing. And if it doesn't go any of those, it'll go all the way down to the bottom and it'll drop out into the bucket and back. Now, the first time you do pull down, you're actually loading a ball into the shooter lane so it won't shoot. But then the second time it will shoot. We'll go ahead and do that. Okay, great. We got a ball to go into this tulip. It was open, so when a ball goes in, it'll close. If it's closed and a ball goes in, it opens. The balls, you can see the balls through this window. That arm that holds them all dropped, and all the balls fell down. They fell down, hit the bells, and went to your play tray here. We also saw a different set of lights. First, the center light came on. Then we saw the 2 outside lights, and also this light come on. This looks like there should be a light here, but there's not one, so nothing's going to happen here. Also, if this light ever comes on and stays on by itself, that means you need to add balls to the supply tray and back. We'll see that later. To play Pachinko, you can aim for the open tulips because they're easier to get a ball in the open ones than the closed ones. So if I want to get one over here, I don't pull the flipper down all the way. I pull it down part way so that the ball comes up and drops over on this side. You also want to aim for the center. We'll see what happens in the center, but basically if you get balls to go through the center, it'll open various tulips if they're closed. Also, if you get a ball to go in this side tulip, it'll open up the side pocket, it'll open up this tulip. We're just going to play for a little bit. Okay, we got got several pockets. Now we're going to zoom in and see what happens when you get a ball into the center of traction. First we'll drop a ball in this side pocket. And as you saw, it opened this tulip. Now you never want to pry these open with your fingers, but you can just gently run your fingers along the side and they'll close. I'm going to drop one in the top pocket. Now, as you saw, it opened this one. The top pocket has a toggle. The first time it goes in, it goes down here, opens this one. The second time it goes in, it'll actually drop through the center and into here. Now, I can't drop one in now because the glass door is open and it would just fall out. But we'll go ahead and drop one in directly here so we can see what happens. Well, actually I can't because it'll hit right here and it'll bounce out. So it would either go this side or this side. So I'm going to drop one in on the left. We'll drop one in on the right. Now this also has a toggle just like at the top. So we've toggled these. Now we'll drop one in. And it doesn't matter which side, once it's toggled, it'll open both of these. So we did the left, now we'll do the right. Okay, that's how your main attraction works. Now we've been playing for a while. If you play a whole lot, and this is more really in casinos than for home use, but if you'd won dozens and dozens of jackpots and the balls were all in your receiving tray and they backed up into your machine, eventually they'll back up and they'll block the balls and back. The mechanics won't work. So before that happens, there's a shutoff, and I'll manually activate it. So when there's too many balls backed in the machine, this little blue arm will pop down and it'll block your shots. So if we were to shoot now, it would come up here, it would hit this, and then it'd roll back to your play tray or receiving tray. So, whenever your tray is starting to fill up, you want to get the balls out of here into your receiving tray so you can scoop them out, put them back in a bucket, and fill the supply tray and back. The way you do that is you have this lever here. It slides over to the left, and when it does, the balls will flow down. Now this Hokoku has a neat feature, so it's slid over and it actually stayed. So you don't have to hold it the whole time. You can pull it back and just let it all drain. You just have to remember to push it back in the right position, otherwise anytime you add balls they'll just drain right out. So just pull it back, then push it back forward. That's it for this quick start guide. We sure hope you enjoy your machine. You can watch part 2 of this video, which will go over some troubleshooting tips and tricks for the Hokoku.